What's up, everybody? It's your boy Miles. I'm here, one of the owners here at Limitless Fitness. We're just going to be bringing you guys some special content from us and our trainers, just so you guys can get to know some of our trainers and get to know us before we actually get in the spot. We're trying to give the spotlight to some of our great trainers that we're having on staff, some new, some old, and we just want everybody to be involved and be, welcome to our new team. So I'll go in and pop it off. I'm Miles Hartsfield, again, one of the owners. I'm in charge of all the athletic programs at Limitless Fitness, along with any operational things that you have, any questions, any problems, concerns, you can come to me. Or later on, you'll get to know Amanda. She's a great tool to have, great person to know in Limitless Fitness. And I'm sitting here with two of my dogs, my two athletic trainers, Joey and Sam. All right, boys, let's get right into it. All right, Sam, we're gonna knock it off with you. Tell them who you are and what can we expect from Sam.
I'm Sam. Originally from Stockholm, Sweden, but been living here in the U.S., New Jersey, for the last 5-6 years. Just got done playing football at Rutgers, and I'm gonna be an athletic trainer at Limitless. And you can expect a lot of energy from me. I'm gonna get real technical, but I'm also gonna get to it. I'm gonna show a lot of energy.
I love it.
That's
I
what's
love
up.
it. Sam's going to be a great asset to all our young athletes, someone who has come a long way going through the grind of being a college athlete, graduating and doing all the things that he wanted to achieve. And to have him on staff for our O-line and even, some defensive linemen that want to get some O-line work, we're going to have y'all ready. And then, just any athletes that come in, he's going to pour into as much as he can, from young kids to old kids to girls to boys. We just can't wait for Sam to really get his hands on everybody and really teach them what he has to know.
Let's go.
And then bam, let's jump right to Joey. Come on, boy.
What up? I'm Joey Ventimiglia. I play high school ball at Sayreville. Also played a season at Albright College. What you can expect from me at Limitless, I'm the head of athletes. I've been here for a couple months. I know what's going on. So we're going to get to it. Intensity is going to be high. We're going to be grinding day in, day out to get right.
Hey, that's the man that know everything.
up?
And my dog Joey, he puts a lot of time in. He's going to be putting a lot of work in. He's going to be the guy. When I'm not there, he's your go-to guy. Even when I'm there, he's your go-to guy because, he knows his stuff and he's been, working during this time to improve his capabilities of training and, learning more about the body and learning more about how to do different things in the athletic realm. And, giving him the position of head of athletics was, something I think we needed to do at Limitless Fitness because he's a diehard fan of all the kids that come in. And he wants to pour into them as much as he can. So I just can't wait for Joey to really show people who he is and what he's all about in these next few, weeks. And then as we grow as Limitless Fitness and, get these athletes in from 7 years old to college, NFL, pro level, Joey's going to be along the way, along with Sam, and I just can't wait for our team to finally, get back together. All right, question number one, fellas. I'm going to shoot to Joey right here. What's your why? And why do you want to train, and, why do you do what you do?
Honestly, to impact somebody's life. With athletes and regular people, you could affect them physically and mentally. Somebody wants to come in, lose weight, change the way they look, how they live. That's going to be something that they're going to remember for the rest of their life. Somebody could come into the gym, have an athlete who had bad day, something sad going on in life. They come in, they get after it, changes them mentally for the rest of the week, day. They'll have, just brightens up their day, changes their life, and honestly, it just puts a smile on my face as it does them.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. And I think the biggest thing is the impact that a trainer can have on an athlete is something big. And I know you want to do that more than just being in someone's life for a second. Being a trainer, you could be in somebody's life for the rest of their life. So keep diving into that, keep doing what you're doing, and keep pouring into these kids, these young women and young men that are going to be coming into Limitless Fitness. Sam, what's your why, bro?
Well, I was going to say the exact same thing. I want to impact people. I want to really work with athletes closely, not only football or athlete-wise, whatever sport they may play. I want to really get to know them, really build and develop them as young men and women and really get them better every day. And, I feel like that's kind of one of the things in my life that I really, really enjoy, working with others and trying to get everybody else better. Sure.
I love it. I love it. Impact, impact, impact. That's about to be our little slogan. We trying to impact, not just physically, emotionally, and mentally. That's something that, a lot of trainers pass over, being with athletes, you're with your trainer more than you're with your coaches most of the time. And then for us to be a business where we're going to be off season, in season, don't matter. We're going to be here for everyone at different times to talk if we need to be there for them, their family if we need to be there for their, just for them in school, because we've been there. We know how hard school can get and how tiring it can be, but we know, grades come first and then, sports. So we want to be able to, pour into our young athletes that the importance of life and the trials and tribulations you're going to go through, because all three of us have different stories and we all can attest to what can get you over the hump and what can get you to, be better and do better in the community as a young athlete and as a person. Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sam, what are you? You're more newer to the team. Coming on to the team. What is something at Limitless you're looking forward to?
I'm really looking forward to the new facility and the new equipment we got going. I saw some of the stuff that's coming in, and you guys will see when you get there. But I'm excited. We got a lot of room to work with, and that's just only going to get the athletes better. We're going to be able to do way more different things, and it's just going to take this Limitless and everybody else to a next level. That's what I'm really excited about.
Hey, the new spot, sweet. The new spot is sweet.
Yep.
I can't wait for everybody to get their first look at the spot. We took some time, really took some processing through this time of outside and transition back inside. And I think this new spot is going to be a great spot for us to have. With the, in the last spot we had, there wasn't a lot of space where we can do different drills. We're here. We're going to have turf. We're going to have a lot of room to do a lot of weight room, do a lot of different lifts, do a lot of different change of direction, speed and agility, acceleration, velocity, all different types of things. So I think this spot is what we needed. So I can't wait to get everybody in there. Joey, you've been here you were with us at the last spot. You know how it was. What are you looking forward to most going into this new spot?
New faces, old faces, and just to get back to work. Because I already know everybody going to want to come in and train in the new facility and see what it's like. So I'm excited for all the new faces to come in and experience what type of work that we actually put in.
Enough said. We put in that work from day one to whenever you stop coming to Limitless, and just to keep, that working. It ain't gonna be easy, but we're gonna be diving in. We're gonna be coming at you hard. We're gonna coach you hard, but know it's out of love. And everybody that comes to Limitless Fitness, as Joey can attest, he's coaching some of the kids now for Pop Warner. We want to be more than just your trainer. We want to be there for the special moments. We want to do a lot of things with them. So, let's once this place gets in, once everybody, the new faces, just know we're here for more than just to be your trainer. We're here for anything you got, any decision you need some help, we're here for you. Your parents can always come to us. They come to me, they come to Sam, they come to Joey. Whoever you're comfortable with, whoever you see at the moment can always get you right. All right, boom, we're going to dive into a little bit about each one of you, right? So I'm going to throw it to Sam. Tell me a fun fact about you that the people should know.
Fun fact about me: I speak 3 languages, not fluent, but I speak I speak Swedish. That's where I'm from, so that's my native language. Speak English, obviously, and then I speak some German too. So that's a fun fact about me.
Throw some German, throw some Swedish out there for the people real quick.
Okej. Jag heter Samuel, jag kommer från Stockholm, Sverige, och jag är den nya atletiska tränaren för Limitless, och vi kommer ta över, mannen. Det är våran tid nu, bror. Nu kör vi. That's what's up. You don't know what that means. Exactly. You don't know what that means.
I don't know what the hell he just said.
But I just said, basically, I'm with Limitless now, and it's time to take over. That's it.
Hey, my man.
So we got any Swedish fans out there? I doubt it, but yep, we get there.
I love it. Multiverse. Not just in the sports realm, but can speak different languages. Hey, I speak 100%
Absolutely.
English. Nothing
Hey, you
else.
never know. Maybe we'll take over. We'll bring the market to Sweden. You know what I mean? Limitless will have a little Swedish
Maybe
gym.
we need to all take a trip
Never
out there.
know.
Sam gonna show us around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
For sure.
Hey, they say that English is one of probably the hardest languages to learn, right?
Yeah, I mean, like grammar wise and like just learning it. I remember I never really had a hard time with it because I was so indulged into like American and English like shows and movies. Like fun thing was like I really actually learned English mostly from watching things like Family Guy, Simpsons, Star Wars. I remember my dad bought me the complete DVD set for Star Wars when I was a little kid, and I would watch it. And funny thing is, like in Europe, a lot of the movies and shows and stuff are dubbed, so it's not really in English. But Sweden was a little bit different, so it was just like they put the subtitles on there. And I remember all the time I would just like get home from school, and English was definitely like my favorite class in school. And I just remember like trying to get better at it, like watching shows and movies and stuff like that. It was just kind of a funny thing, and then I just kind of picked up on it. So yeah.
What is your favorite show or movie? Give me your top 3 movies of all time when you were learning English.
That's hard.
Oh yeah, I'll put you
That's
on the
hard.
spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Forrest Gump is one. I'm not gonna say 1, 2, 3, but I'm gonna name like top 3 good movies. Really like Forrest Gump. Rocky, first Rocky movie. That was like definitely one of my favorites. Yep, exactly. Third movie. You know what? I'll say this. I watched The Green Mile growing up with my parents one time, and for some reason I don't know why it just was a movie I really liked. It was really sad actually, but I really liked that movie.
The Green Mile, I had to watch that once I got older to really understand.
Yeah,
It's kind of like you looking at it, you like, what am I watching right now, as a kid? But now you watching, you like, dang, that really happened. Like,
yeah.
it's a crazy
Sad, but it's still really good. It's a
definitely a
cinematic
great
masterpiece.
movie. And
For sure.
Run, Forrest. You know what I'm saying? But Joey, what's some fun facts about you that the people don't know?
I feel like this is not more of a fact, kind of like a statement.
He got a statement.
I'm the youngest in the game doing it. I'm only 19, and I feel like there's not many people younger than me that's doing it like this, like training all these training high school athletes, popcorn athletes. Usually they go through 4 years of school and then to it. I got right to it.
I think, you dove into it. Taking the classes, you gain the knowledge behind it. Some people just want to hop into training and not know kind of the background behind training people and know how to, because you can't just think, oh, because I work out, oh, I can train someone, right? You have to know, okay, because not everybody's going to be able to squat. Not everybody's going to be able to do a bench or, deadlift. So how do I get this person better at these drills or this specific weight room exercise? So I think that's something that you dove in early, and you kind of had the background because of how many years you spent, playing football in a weight room, doing all that stuff. I think that's huge. And again, you're the youngest boy. I don't know any 19-year-olds that are head of athletics. You know what I'm saying? That's how much trust we got in my boy Joey. He a dog. He gonna dive in. He gonna get you what you need to be and where you need to be. So, hey, AJ, what's the saying? AJ, nothing but a number. It's all about the work you put in. Right? All right, here we go, Joey. I'm gonna throw another question to you. What have you learned since you started probably almost January of this year?
Yep.
January of this year. What have you learned since becoming a trainer?
That you have to have a different focus with every person. Every person that comes into the gym isn't going to respond to the same thing. Like, you got to have to speak a different way to one person than another. Like, some person you will have to break stuff down to, when another person will get it quicker. You have to take time with other people. Some people don't get it right away. You got to change the way you talk to certain people or change the way you train to certain people because everybody doesn't respond to the same thing.
I like it. So it's more of like you might have a visual learner, but you might have somebody who you could just tell it to at one time and they get it. And that's all that comes into training, You got to figure out. It's kind of like teaching. Teachers find different ways how to get the point across. Same way with training someone. You got to find the different avenues of how do I get to this kid? Because this kid is not the same as this kid. This kid, I could show them one drill, boom, he gets it, and then I just teach him the little thing. This kid, it's like you got 2 left feet. I don't know how I'm gonna get them done, but I'm gonna get it done. So again, that's what we're here for. We're here to help any kid, from a kid who's never jumped over a hurdle to a kid who's got 25 offers. You know what I'm saying? So we treat every kid the same, like they're just one of us, and how we would treat our little brother or little sister at that point. So again, we're here to help you guys as much as we can. And I know Joey, again, like he said, he's learned how to get his point across and get his emphasis across of each drill. So again, that's a big testament to how much work he has put in over this last few months of being outside and diving into the athlete program as being head of athletics. Okay, and Sam, tell the people some of your background at Rutgers and again, you did powerlifting early on. Tell us about what that brings to the table and your background at Rutgers, anything that you want to tell the people.
Well, just starting off with obviously since a young age, I've always been into sports and stuff like that. So I work with I train with different types of players. And I used to play ice hockey, football, soccer. So I know that, as Joey said, every sport and every person is different. And, just playing 5 years in the Big Ten, having really, really good coaches, learning a lot from people around me, I definitely bring that to the table and share that knowledge with athletes, and maybe not only pertaining to offensive linemen or even some defensive linemen, but all athletes. Some of the stuff that we learn, definitely in the weight room, that's a huge part of playing football at Rutgers. Was the weight room was very, very important. We spent a lot of time there. I'd like to say just as much time in the weight. You'll obviously know as athletes we spend just as much amount of time in the weight room as we do on the football field. So,
right.
That's something that I bring. I used to do, when I first started lifting, kind of getting into the weight room and all that, I used to do weightlifting with this guy at the local, weightlifting club or whatever. And he was the Swedish champion. He competed in Asia for weightlifting international competition, so he was really good. I did that for about 2-3 years, so I got some, really good background and knowledge about that as well. So that's something that I feel I'm really good at teaching people about the basic stuff about just power cleans, snatches, jerks, whatever, and also squatting and whatnot. So I feel like I'm very well rounded, got a lot of knowledge, a lot of insight that I can share with people, especially our athletes, and that's something that I'm excited about. Something that I really want to teach these kids that I've learned, so they don't have to make the same mistakes that I made, or they can learn some of the stuff that I learned from just being an athlete over the years.
Hey, I love it. Having that, again, knowledge is one thing, but having the experience of actually being in a program that all of us kind of have, from Joey playing high school to going to Albright for that semester and learning how to be in a college program, and then Sam to be at Rutgers and having that powerlifting background from all the different Olympic style lifts and how to teach someone the basics to basically prevent injury, and knowing that the weight room plays a big role in how you do every movement in athletics, and that's what we're big on. We don't try to make up any crazy drills that are not beneficial to any sport. We're a generalized, sports program where you could take a baseball player, soccer player, lacrosse, field hockey, football, basketball, and put them into one program because it benefits everyone. Everybody has their style of change of direction, and obviously a little bit different based on basketball to football, but the change of direction is mostly similar, and that's what we're here to teach. And we want all athletes to come together. We're going to have the different tiers. Our tier 1 will be kind of our lower tier, where we're teaching more of our fundamentals, how to run properly, how arm swings, and the proper way to strike the ground so we can prevent injury, and the way how to change direction, how you plant, all that stuff is in our tier 1. Our tier 2 will be our intermediate class for kids who are a little bit more advanced in our tier 1, and they'll be learning the basics of how to do powerlifting, how to squat, how to bench properly, so we're not having bad form. So when we get to tier 3, it's smooth sailing. Our tier 2 will do most of the drills, speed and agility drills that our tier 3 does, but to a lower extent, lower resistance and stuff like that. And then our tier 3 is our go-getters. You know what I'm saying? There are our athletes that want to go above and beyond and be great at what they do and want to achieve greatness, and that's all we can ask. So I can't wait to get as many kids as we can get. Again, we're 3 people, but we got a whole team of Limitless that you'll get to meet through these episodes. And I'm in Charlotte right now, but Dion, Zay, everybody else is in Jersey. So I can't wait for everybody to get to meet everyone. And this will be the first one of all the podcasts. So if y'all don't know us, go follow us on Instagram at Limitless Fitness NJ. Go follow my dogs. We'll drop their Instagram at the bottom so you can go follow them and stay in tune with them. If you want personals with Sam for old lineman, or even just weight room wise, we can get you right. If you want personals with Joey, boom, he free. He ready to get to it. So again, we appreciate everyone who's watching this, and we just can't wait to get you guys in the Limitless and get to know all of our staff. Anything y'all boys got before we get out of here?
We ready. We ready, and we're the difference maker. We are a huge advantage for anybody trying to get into fitness or athlete training. We got the background, we got the experience, we got the knowledge. So if you're looking to get great, want to be great, then come join us, because we're gonna make it happen for sure.
My man
Yes,
said,
sir. We taking it a whole notch higher.
Come to death row. Appreciate everyone. Hey, it's Limitless Fitness signing out.